Good evening, Sanharib. How are you?
Good evening, Michelle. I'm fine, thanks. And you? Healthy, like we can say now.
Yeah. I'm still healthy, thank you, actually. And we are, first of all, on behalf of all Syrians, we want to thank you for all the hard work, the effort, the goals you scored for the national Syrian team. You are a hero in our eyes.
Thank you very much. And thank you for all the joy that you give me and the help and the support, and especially that give me a lot of power and energy on the pitch.
You deserve it, Sanharib. You are one of our legends. And the question now everyone is asking, when I told them I'm doing this interview with Sanharib, it just asked Sanharib, where is he now? Has he retired or he just taken a break from football?
Yeah, many bad things happened in our life, in my family. It was a difficult moment, and yeah, I was in Turkey, Kasim Pasha, my last team was going good. After that, I get married, get a newborn baby with heart problem, thing like that, operation. 1 year later, we went to Istanbul back in third level. I wanted to come back a little bit with Karagümrük. And after it was also complicated with the team, and I come back. And after my father was sick, he was in a hospital for 2 months. And after I get also, I didn't know what to do, when you get married, get children, all your life change and you think more to your family than football. Football is second at this moment. Like you say, when you get married, all your life is changing, exactly. And priority is family. And before that was always football. Yeah, it was always football first, before friends, before everything, and that's changed a lot.
How is your family doing right now? Is everything okay? Especially with the COVID situation.
Yeah, everybody is fine. We just, the first bad loss that you had of my father last year in September. That was really difficult for all the family. It was really important that I stay next to my family at this moment. And I get other offers from other clubs at this moment, but family, it was more important than football at this moment.
Exactly. I wish you all the good luck now in the future. Hopefully everyone will be healthy, will be good, especially in these difficult times as well, like with the COVID, with the stories we are hearing every day as well. You touched base on the playing thing. Last year or in the last 2 years, we heard a lot of reports saying that Sanharib is going back to Syria to play for one of the clubs in the Syrian Premier League. Was this true?
Yeah, it was true. I was in contact with many teams, but on this moment, I was always in the hospital with my father. It would be a dream for him also if I could go play in one of the teams in Syria. But unfortunately, you never know how can goes life, good or bad. And
was it Al-Wathbe? Because a lot of reports said the club was Al-Wathbe that you were actually about to join.
There was many teams. There was Aleppo, Wtshrin, but nothing really 100% that I went with the paper, with the contract or something like that. We didn't arrive to this point because I know my head was always also somewhere else, and with the family,
with the situation. However, you had a really impressive career. Actually, you played in Belgium, Turkey, Greece, Holland. You scored so many amazing goals, like against PSV Eindhoven, Fenerbahce. Which team was actually your favorite to play for?
Yeah, like you say, when I play in every league, I like to, this motivation that you have when you play against a big team, this stress, you feel this, but this stress you can transform it, make it really in positive way, because sometimes you can use it to play against a big team, you have stress and you don't score goals, or you make a bad game, to think too much.
Yeah.
But for me, when I play against big team, I was so excited to give everything, and that's why in Belgium I score against Bruges, Standard, Anderlecht, and PSV, Ajax, Feyenoord, Galatasaray, Fenerbahce. And,
but which one was the closest to you? Was it do you think the most successful one for you? Was it in Belgium or in Holland?
For me, my most successful time was really in Holland, because what I did there, I would never bet on myself 10 euro that I could do that, you know. Because I was, football career is not in one line, you know. It's up and down. And before to go to Holland, I was really deep, you know. I was in Greece in the second division to get back in shape to play a little bit, you know. And after I went to Roda, and boom, first year I scored 25 goals. I break the record of the club. It was 40 years ago that nobody did that, you know. And the year after I scored again 20 goals. And at this moment I break the record of Johan Cruyff, a big legend, you know. I scored 3 goals in less than 1 minute in 1 month, something like that. And it was amazing, you know. And even myself, I couldn't believe what I was doing, you know.
We're so proud of you and all like the goals and the hard work you did. At that time when you were breaking records, scoring a lot of goals, did you not have interest maybe from like clubs like Ajax, PSV, or maybe clubs in La Liga, Italy, or in England?
Yeah, but that was, you know, football is also timing, you know. Exactly. If a big player going away, it's like La chaise musicale, is one go out, the other come. It's like that, you know.
Okay.
So one big player from Ajax go out, then they took one future from Roda or something like that, you know.
Okay.
And at this moment, unfortunately for me, it didn't turn really good, you know. Then I didn't have the opportunity to go to Ajax or something like that. But when I get the opportunity to go to Kasim Pasha, I had a certain age also, you know.
Okay, exactly.
And I make the step to go to Istanbul. I got some other offer from the Middle East with more money. But at 29, 28 years old, I still had, you know, want to play at a good level and with a lot of fans. You know, when you go and you see 50,000 person in Galatasaray or Fenerbahce, it's amazing, you know, this will be on the pitch.
It is amazing, actually. And talking of another thing, which is you touched base on kind of like playing at the high level in Europe. Now we have a top striker in Syria who is Omar Soma. He's scoring goals for fun. He's doing a great job actually with Al Ahly. Now his contract is running and I think is expiring in next summer. Do you think, is it like now late for him to go to Europe, or no, he can still go and prove himself there?
I think you need to try. You never know, you know, because a player need to adapt to the league where he's going. You know, it's never easy, you know, to change the country and the continent, because it's totally another mentality in Europe than in the Middle East, you know. But I'm sure that Omar Soma, with all his quality that I saw in videos, his goals, what he's doing is really amazing. You know, it's a really good player.
Yeah, he's a very good player, actually. And now if we move to the national team, you actually as well represented Syria in over 25 matches. You played in the Asian Cup in 2011 as well. What's your best memory with the national team?
I think the best memory with the first victory in the Asian Cup against Saudi, you know.
That was big. That was really big.
Nobody was expecting us. But this game, I remember really good. We was like, and that's the problem with Syria. When you're outsider, then you will give everything to win. And we was fighting like lions, you know, on the pitch, and everybody was running for each other, and that was really nice, you know. And that make, you know, you play 11 against 11. Doesn't matter who is in front of you. If the 11 play together, they are stronger than the one in front of you. They play alone, you know. They don't have a collective, you know, to play together. And that was the most beautiful memories that I had with the Syrian national team.
That was a very famous win. You guys actually did it and won 2-1 against Saudi Arabia. It was match day 1 in the group stages of the Asian Cup. Now, like, we have two different, if we want to compare maybe generations, your generation in 2011 that actually managed to beat Saudi Arabia, you lost narrowly to Japan as well. That was a very unfortunate game. And now with this generation we have in our hands that is aiming to qualify to the World Cup, to the next World Cup in Qatar. Which generation do you think is better?
I think it's different kind of generation, because I think now you have much more players who play outside of Syria, also because of circumstances of the country with the war and things like that. And like you say, when you go out of the country, you get also more experience. You are going play against different kind of players, also different coaches, also, you know. And I think also the Syrian player export themselves very good, because you have players in Jordania, Iraq, Qatar, Emirates, Saudi, now Romania.
Yeah, in Mahmoud المواس.
I think it's very nice and it's good, you know, because the national team is going well, you know, and then you can go out of your country and make a good reclam, good picture of football from Syria, you know, that there is quality there.
Exactly. Like now, especially with المواس, a lot of people are actually praising him for choosing to go to Romania and play there. And with the hope he actually can do very well with Botoșani, the club in Romania, and maybe move to another European league in Belgium, in Holland. That's really actually good from him. Is that correct?
Yeah, is what he's doing is a big challenge, you know, to try something different, to try something else, you know. It's like always a big step for a football player to go try another league in totally different culture, language, and you know, and that's important. Also for him, he will win a lot of experience with that, even if it's not going so well that like he was expecting. But he will maybe learn languages, maybe learn a new football, new tactics, new players. That's the beautiful things about being a football player, you know. You can travel everywhere, see different people, different culture, different football, and learn from that. You know, money is come, is go out, but what you learn, the knowledge, is something that you keep with yourself. And that's important and nice, you know.
And talking of players of Syria actually playing outside, now we see more, but they mainly play in like maybe Middle East or in Iraq, Saudi Arabia, or in other Gulf states. What do you think the Syrian players lack at the moment to maybe go out and play? Maybe we see Syrian players in Belgium, in Holland, in England, in Spain. Do they lack any skills, in your opinion?
You mean if they can go, the Syrian from Syria can come out? You mean also?
Like, you know, like what skills they lack? What, like, you know, why don't we see a lot of Syrian players playing outside, like in European football? We only see a lot of Syrian players actually go out and play in Middle Eastern clubs. Do they think they lack like a set of skills, or what's the problem?
I think it's more deep, you know. I think the difference is when you come here in Europe, you see how they put important things to the children to start really when they are young. It gives them education and learning, studying about the football, the tactics, something like that. And I think about what I saw that in Syria is evolving now. It's like what I saw since I was playing with the national team.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of evolvement, you know. Now you see it in the ranking of FIFA, you know, of Syria national team is going better, you know. But now the most important is to keep it. But what need to be done is from the roots, you know. That's important to keep this mentality, like Germany, like France, Italy, Brazil, Argentina. They're all constantly doing that, you know. That's why you can see many Argentinian players here, or Paraguay, of South America and Europe, and not many of Syria. But I'm sure if Syria continue to make that in the FIFA ranking, doing it better and better, they will go watch and be interested about the players, you know. And that's when, if you go qualify for the World Cup, that's the big you know, event that everybody is watching. If they hear Syria, then when they will see, oh, Syrian player, oh yeah, why not? They are really good for the moment. Then they will be interested in the players.
Now the World Cup is actually everyone's dream. So everyone is trying to think like, let's go and qualify to the World Cup. It's not easy. As you know, in Asia, we have only 4.5 places to qualify. And we have also South Korea, Australia, Saudi Arabia. Do you think, like now when Syria go to the last stage of the World Cup, do you think they have a really strong chance to make it to the next World Cup?
I think they have a chance. We were so close last. One goal, you know, it's amazing. But that's the problem. It's not because of Australia game, you know. It was the game easy before that, you know.
Yeah.
Against Uzbekistan with small details about Qatar or thing like that. The game that you need to win, those one are the most important. And but I trust the Syrian players, and I'm sure that it will happen one day. I believe in that. But that's everybody needs to be together. The fans, the boards, the president, everybody, you know, the players to be together and to be for Syria and to go for it and to make history, you know.
You played for the national team. What do you think is the most important thing that Syria need to do to actually qualify to the World Cup?
I think it's to win against big team like you saw against Iran, Australia. Syria was there, but that's not important. The most important is to win against the team that you have to win, the smaller team.
Exactly.
Where you don't have the concentration. But like I said to you, for football players, it's more nice to play against Australia or Iran or something like that. Because when you go to Cambodia or whatever, it's different. You know, you are not so. The concentration is different. I mean, and that's important to keep it concentrated, even small games. You know.
Are you still in touch with any of the Syrian players playing for the national team?
Not really in touch, but I follow on Instagram, you know, Facebook, or thing like that, and then.
Do you give them any advice, maybe, especially for the ones who play in Europe, as you are a Syrian player who actually excelled in European leagues?
Yeah, if somebody asks me help or whatever, I will give, you know. And I saw also a few Syrian player here. They're not famous or whatever. They are started trying to make it, you know, to reach the football career, professional one.
Okay.
If I can help anyone, I will do it. You know, that's I will be happy to do it for them.
I'm sure you will, actually. Going back to your plans, like, what's next for you right now? Are you planning maybe to continue playing football or maybe moving to coaching?
Yeah, like I say, I had the lot of my father after I waited 6 months, and I went back here where I'm living, you know, in amateur level. I went back with the team. I played a few games from February to March after Corona hit. And after we we get the promotion. And after we stop it because COVID, and after I say, you know, I stop it, but I started on this time also to follow the lesson of to be coach, you know.
Okay.
And now I'm busy 6 months with it.
Nice.
And we will see. I need to find a team now where I can do really the job, you know. In September, I will start to find a team. And we will see, you know, how it will go. And I love football. Football gave me everything. And my wife is tired to watch always football, you know. It's something nice for me. And I like to do it. And that will not change, I think.
Which teams are you following right now? Talking of, like, you watch a lot of games of football.
I love for me, the English Premier League is the best, you know, to watch, you know, but I like also the Spanish league and Italian league also, it depends which game. In Germany also, you know. I watch a little bit everything, Germany, Belgium, Holland, you know.
Okay. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League, La Liga and Serie A?
Premier League is really interesting, you know, because you see it's not anymore the big four. There is so many teams in it's really close to each other, you know. But for me, I'm a fan of Manchester United.
Okay.
They're doing well, but not really like before, you know, because I love them with time with Alex Ferguson, the coach. It was amazing at this time, you know. And I think La Liga, I think for Madrid.
Okay.
Madrid. And Italy, I think Inter or something like that.
Could be. As a Man United fan, do you think Martial is the right striker for Manchester United to lead them to glory?
The problem is not really, you know, every game, you know, that's important for a striker that every game is there, that team score goals, you know, and also in the important moment, in the difficult game, when it can change everything, you know, the key goals, you know, that's important, you know. And but I think the biggest problem in Man United is the defense for the moment.
Okay.
they really don't have stability, you know. That's but and also when you are a coach, the most important when you start is really the defense. First, if you keep the 0, then you have more chance to win the game, you know. And that's the base, like a house. If the base is strong, then it will keep good, you know.
Yeah, with Man United this season, unfortunately, they've been knocked out of the Champions League because of their defense.
Yeah.
They actually leaked a lot of easy goals because of the way they're defending, like Maguire, Lindelof, and also the other fullbacks as well.
Yeah. Before you had Ferdinand behind, you know, really strong things that doesn't move. Is you know, secure. You don't feel secure, you know. When you get counter-attack, you are scared, you know, that everything can happen, you know. And also sometimes the gear also is not. Everybody make mistake, you know. That's the problem, you know.
Hopefully, when this COVID is over, you can come over to England. We can watch Man United together and hopefully watch Man United win and not concede goals.
Inshallah, I hope clean sheet.
With a clean sheet, which is a hard thing now to wish for.
Yeah.
Exactly. What message would you say finally to all the Syrians now who are watching you in Europe, US, Canada, the Gulf, and also in mainland Syria?
I just want to say to them, thank you very much for your support in my career. I had really beautiful moments, and even in the difficult moment they was there, and for the support and the love. And I wish for them all the best. And inshallah, that Syria could qualify for the World Cup. It will be the best gift ever for all Syrian people, I think.
And thank you to you, Sanharib Malki. You are a legend in our eyes. And again, we want to thank you on behalf of all Syrians for all the hard work, the goals, the effort you put in for the national team. You are a hero again. You're a legend for Syrian people. I want to thank you for this interview. It has been really my pleasure to talk with you.
You're welcome, Michelle. Thanks to you and all the fans.
Thank you so much to you and have a great day.